Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to the video. So today is a pretty interesting day. Big updates, big news. I'm working on the 2019 Mustang. You guys know that this side of the car was fine. The whole other side basically needs replacing. The quarter panel is now on the car, which is the biggest obstacle on this whole repair. They did a very great job. I think just a couple more months until this car is drivable, which is fantastic news. I'm very excited though. Huge progress and a lot more progress to come very quickly. Here we go. We are on our way to that car show that I was talking about. So we are here. I wish you guys saw something crazy happened on the way here. There was a strut that fell off the car in front of me and actually hit the Mustang, which kind of sucked, but no damage, which is incredible. Just a little front splitter clipping right here. So that's pretty incredible. That's all we walked away with, but holy smokes. Ultimate dream car stuff, dude. That thing is beautiful. How about an LS swap new edge? Look at the size of that thing, dude. Holy smokes. That M3 is cool. Check that thing out. So we're driving down to the street to the McLaren dealership, right? Beautiful E92 M3 in front of me. Guys, I'm telling you, something about M3s, I love them. And eventually I will own one. I should have never sold the E36, and I'm realizing this every day. So it was a pain in the ass to find a parking spot. I found one. So something about this 18 is this is the hood I was actually thinking about getting. It's a GT 350 style, but to me it looked a little interesting on the 18 Plus. Looking at it, I regret not getting one because I think that is insane. We are in the showroom. There are not one, but two McLaren sent us here today. So this one's interesting spec. It's black and yellow. And then this one actually came from Utah. The Stradman's friend. On Instagram. So this thing's absolutely mental, but neat. So we're up top now. Beautiful Shelby Cobra, but check that out. That is a P1. So that thing's pretty sweet. Just when we thought we had seen enough Sennas. Two more. So it is hot today. It's like 96, 97 degrees right now. I've been out here working on this Mustang. I need to show you guys something. So just in a couple hours, I got the hood on and aligned a little bit better. You guys know it was on before, but I aligned it. Got the fender on, the headlight on. I went ahead and lined up the fender gaps how I like them. And got all of that done. So that is a huge deal. Very exciting. This is more like a complete car than it's looked since 2020, and this is great progress. I got to do the coilover and the control arm, and then all the suspension stuff is done. But holy smokes, progress is being made. Front bumper, rear bumper, and then get the glass in, and that is a whole exterior of the car. You got a lot of Bondo work and stuff to do on the hood, which I will be doing later tonight when it cools down. So I was waiting for it to cool off before I got really heavy in the Bondo work because it was about 100 degrees today. Quite frankly, it is not enjoyable to be sanding Bondo at 100 degrees. However, I waited too long because not only did it cool off, but it's raining and it's coming down a little more than I'd like. So here in the garage, this is my plan of attack. Going to start with the hood. There's a lot of imperfections. I primed a lot of them. It is going to be a long job, the hood. And so I'm going to start here, get Bondo laid, since it's going to require the most Bondo. Get it laid first, most time to dry. You can see it's going to be a hot mess. And then I'm going to move on to this fender. Got a little dent here to pull out. Light work on the fender. And then here is going to be last, right here on the quarter panel. And I'm going to do Bondo to there last. As soon as Bondo's on the quarter panel, I could come and start working on the hood. So my first step is to get towels around the edges. That way I don't accidentally sand my paint, sand my fender, sand my paint, sand my fender. I don't want any sandpaper to go where I don't want it to go. So therefore, towels on the edge of the hood and also on top right here. That way I can prime without priming the windshield. An hour and a half later. It is dark outside. Primer and Bondo are filling my lungs. So I'm going to call it a night. I want to go ahead and go over some of the things I did to this car tonight and where that leaves me with the project for tomorrow and throughout this next week. I need to order the bumpers, and that will finish me up on the exterior of the car. So all the primered spots are spots that I bondoed tonight. This hood was a mess when it came in, and so it took a lot of work. It's already a little bit primered, but primer was screwing up heavy right there. But like here, this all got bondoed. This all got bondoed. I put a heavy coat of primer on these few areas just to leave me some room to sand it down right here as well. That way I can sand it down a little bit to get it exactly where I want it. So it is pretty much done except for a light coat of sanding probably tomorrow. And those are my first coats of primer, second coats. And you know, the spots that I didn't apply heavy came out pretty solid, but the spots that I applied heavy might need a second coat of Bondo. So we'll see how that goes. But this is incredible headway for the car. With all that being said, I am happy to say I think the progress on this car is going incredible, and I should be done a lot sooner than I expected to be, which is just absolutely a blessing. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. I'm sorry it wasn't super descriptive on when I was working. It's late at night. I'm exhausted, but there is a lot of content left to film, and the good stuff is just getting here. So still trying to find out wrap designs. If you have any ideas, message me on Instagram, comment down below. Please subscribe to stay updated with this car. Not only this car, but future cars I really am excited to get my hands on. So that being said, I'll see you guys next video. Peace.